Hello, Aquas. Oops. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. We'll pull some cards now to look at the energies that are coming towards all the Aquarians for love in February. This is a general reading, and even though it is for February, it could be timeless, so you might find it at another time and find that these messages resonate with you. And if you like what you hear, you can subscribe to my channel. So let's see what messages we have for Aquas in love for the month of February. 4 cards, please, for our current situation. All right, the first one is the water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio of the Page of Cups. So this is all about messages. It looks like messages are headed your way about a love situation. So this to me feels like somebody that has had their eye on you for a while and they've been a little bit hesitant to step forward. It's got this little fish poking out of this cup. And it seems to me this is almost like the whispering card. It's not the knight crashing in, in a big sort of way. It's sort of a softer, gentler energy, and it's somebody that's quietly stepping forward to let you know how they feel about you. All right, next we have the Tauran energy of the Hierophant. So it's a 5. It's a number of change. And so being in the present situation, this card to me is all about opening up to really looking at things in a big way and making a commitment toward your happiness. You really want to find somebody that is going to be an equal, that will reflect you back to yourself. And this person will help you learn and grow, but it's also someone that will bring you a lot of joy. And you want to have that in your life. So having a commitment, a promise to yourself to create something like that is a really nice way to start. Let's see what's next. For the next energy, we have the 3 of Wands. We have the fire energy of the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So this is the energy of coming off the 2 of Wands, which is opening up to all the possibilities. And this is you firmly planting your ideas, holding on to it very tightly. It's a triangle shape around you, which is a stable shape, that you know what you want in the way of feeling and passion. Somebody that's very passionate about you. And this is all about keeping an open mind, because this person could be a little bit different than what you're used to or what you might expect. And again, this person could be coming toward you pretty soon with some kind of messages. So this is staying open and looking out all around, being very observant, because this might be somebody that you hadn't noticed before, or again, it's somebody very different than what you have previously known. And the last card in this is, for the present situation, is the Ace of Wands, which is a really nice, exciting new beginning. There's an offer coming to you. This is really nice too. Here's another, it's an offer in the realm of emotions and love. This is a lot of passion right here. It's a new start, a new beginning. It looks like somebody that you don't know, you haven't met yet. So that is a great starting energy, opening up to a lot of possibilities. Let's take a look at now what some possible challenges could be this month in the way of relationships. All right, the first one is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have the 4 here, which is 1111, which is a very lucky angel number. And the 4 is all about stability and creating a beautiful foundation. And this is just a wonderful picture, especially after the 3 of Wands. But the 4 being in the challenge position right now, you're not in this place yet. This is something that you've dreamt about, something that you can actually feel. I feel like some of you have imagined, your ideal situation, where you would live, the kind of housing, whether you're in the city or at the beach, an ideal life. And that's really a great way to start, because everything that's physical is created in the thought realm first with feelings and emotions. So, but being in the challenge is you're not in this place where you're not feeling this yet. Maybe you can open yourself up to, what would it feel like if I had a really happy relationship? What would my life be like? How would it change? Okay, Libras have this same card too. Here's another challenge. This is the Knight of Cups. Water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So these are actual offers of friendship and love and partnership that are very earnestly making their way to you. This is nice because you got the page up here. This is like, a bigger energy. This is repeating it. It's like taking it to the next level. But it's in the challenge position. So either this person has not stepped forward, they're afraid to step forward, or the other option is you're not seeing it, or you're not opening yourself up to it, maybe because you're focused elsewhere. So next challenge, let's see what else we have here. We have the Eight of Wands, fire energy of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So the 8 is abundance, and this would be an abundance in love, because there's a lot of passion there. And this is communication. So this is messages, somebody reaching out to you to give you some kind of message of love. So it's like four messages of love. That theme is running pretty strong for you, Aquas, this month. And so it looks like these messages are not coming through. Are you focused on something else, or are you focused on what you perceive as missing? Open yourself up to these communications, and you can ask yourself questions like, I wonder who's going to reach out to me, or I wonder how I will be able to connect with people that share the same passions that I have. And the last card in the challenge, we got another 8 here. This is the air energy. It's the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this is the overthinking, and I'm kind of stuck and I'm not sure which way to move. So this is a challenge for you right now. You might not be allowing these messages in, and you're focused inward on what's not working, rather than opening yourself up to all of these things that really, really want to get to you. These are like arrows coming in, heart arrows. Look at this. This is here at an angle, and these are coming right in to get this person all the way across, but not seeing it, not hearing it, kind of stuck and sort of closed off. It's just coming right towards you, but you can't accept it somehow. All right, let's see what we have for things to consider. All right, the first card to consider here, we've got the Gemini energy of the Lovers card, so air energy. So this is all about duality and opening yourself up. If you let go of this challenge over here, being closed off and overthinking, or thinking it's not going to happen for you, or it's taken too long, consider that dropping that and letting it go is going to then turn around and allow this to come right to you. It's hard to think about that, but when what we really want really wants us as well. And when it's not coming, we want to look at outside forces and say, how come I'm not getting what I want? But deep down on some level, there's something inside that is resisting it. Maybe we're afraid to be vulnerable. This is all about the willingness to be vulnerable. Get naked emotionally, Are you willing to share yourself with another person? Are you willing to open up with another person? And this is all about wholeness, feeling whole by yourself. Aquas are rebels and super independent. They never, ever want to be put into a box. And if you tell an aqua that they have to act a certain way or do a certain thing, it's going to blow up in your face. So people would be well advised to leave aquas because they're very strong, they're very independent, and they're super determined, and you know what you want. And you don't want to settle for anything less. So if you're willing to be vulnerable, and here's divine guidance that's bringing it together, you can open yourself up that it's going to be absolutely amazing. What else to consider here? We have the Ace of Swords. We had another sign had this recently. So consider there's clarity, 2 aces, nice, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Clarity in thinking, and aquas being deep thinkers, being a water sign. You know what you want. So letting go of these worries, letting go of the fears, they're not serving you, and they're certainly not going to bring you this wonderful love situation that you really want, is to go into your own thinking, and it's be your own doctor. You know what's standing in your way, and really look at yourself and decide, you know, this isn't really helping me. This isn't really benefiting me. So are you willing to let go of those things and be vulnerable in order to be happy? Next one we have is the Queen of Pentacles. This is an earthy energy of Virgo and Taurus and Capricorn. And very stable, very strong, very confident, has created all of this, but also comes from a place of great abundance and wealth in all things, physical things. This person shares openly and gives with absolutely no hesitation. Why? Because there is no scarcity, there's no shortage, there's no lack of anything. And the more you give, the more you get back without even thinking about it. Giving generously is pretty shocking, and especially, you know, when you hear whatever you want more of is what you should give away, because that's telling the universe the message, I trust you. I trust that you have my back. I trust that you love me, you care about me, and whatever I need is going to be provided, and that includes love. So open yourself up, give love away, like sprinkle it like seeds everywhere. And the next card we have is the Cancerian Piscean energy of the moon. So this is going on your intuition and your hunches. So aquas, after all that deep thinking, you're moving on your gut instinct. Everything isn't illuminated, but you're not afraid to walk through the dark. And sometimes you need to go without, you can travel without a companion because you're very independent, you're very powerful, you're very determined. And you go through the dark and you know that it's okay and everything is really going to work out fine. And trust your intuition there as well. All right, the last set we have here is your best course of action. So the first card is Hermit. Interesting, kind of goes along with the moon. This is the Virgo card. So we have air energy, perfect for aquas. And this again is navigating through the dark. Your best course of action, consider going through the dark, and this one says do it. You're going with your inner light, and you can only see that little bit in front of you. And again, no map, no companion, no milestones. I'm mixing those two things together. You just go very steadily. There's your staff in your left hand, and that's holding on to your intuition. Your intuition, the left side, the feminine side, is going to guide you through that darkness, and you will come to a place where it will all get itself sorted out. Next card is the Ten of Pentacles, Earth Energy, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is stability. It's completion. It's faith. And look at this. This person has established this. This comes out of this. There is no shortage. There is a huge abundance of absolutely everything. And these dogs, this indicates here there's faith. We have all kinds of people in here. Faith that everything will work out for your highest good. So trust in that abundance, enjoy everything that's around you, and keep moving forward. Next we have Justice, more air energy. Libra, all in red, which is the root chakra, which is all about safety and security. So stay rooted in your stability after you've gone through the dark, used your intuition. Here again is this sword. This is really nice. We had the Ace of Swords right here. The sword in the right hand going in and very assertively or very aggressively clearing the way, clearing the brush, the debris, anything that obscures your thinking, your view, your outlook. And this is justice, it's decisions, it's scales, it's karmic. So you've put in all of the good intention, all the hard work, and you know that you're looking for something where it's going to be balanced. You give, they will give. You can take, they will take, and it will be even, just, and fair. And it's an 11, very nice lucky number. And the last card we have here is the Nine of Swords. And the 9 is a number of change. So again, interesting, all these swords for Aquarians. Overthinking, this needs to be something that you can let go of. You've gone through the dark twice in a major sort of way. Things are happening and turning in your favor because you're grounded and you're stable. And these, I always like to think of, these thoughts are forms and they don't always belong to us. It comes from other people, it comes from doubts, it comes from previous experience and relationship. It's just an amalgam of stuff from other people and other places. And they can overwhelm you and then you end up feeling stuck. But again, you have double aces, that you've got this passionate new start. You have all this clarity that you can remove things. And you look at this stuff and see it for what it is. It's just passing thoughts, it's fears, and they always look worse in the dark. But since you've already been through the dark, use your inner light, your pilot light, your guidance to get you where you need to go, and let all of that go. Alrighty, let's take a look now at some messages from the tea leaves. What messages do we have for Aquas for the month of February in the tea leaves? That one looks like it's popping off. Messages from the tea leaves. Messages from the tea leaves. What do we have for Aquas? Thank you. Another message for Aqua. And one more message for Aqua. Another message that Aquas need to hear. Whoa, those all wanted to pop out. One more. Oops, this looked like it was going to flip, and then we'll take the bottom. All right, take a look at this one. This is Parrot. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. Oh boy. All right. This usually is somebody that is a very jealous person. Aquas being kind of your different kind of thinkers, outside the box, original, shocking a bit. And sometimes all of your aquaness, all of those wonderful qualities that make you what you are things that get people really upset. So people that gossip about you, it's really nice. I think about the Miguel Ruiz 4 Agreements. Be impeccable with your word and don't take anything personally. So if you hear gossip or you find out someone's gossiping about you, step back and know that A, it isn't personal, and it says a lot more about that person than it says anything about you. And mostly Aquas wouldn't care anyway. So, nice one. Next we have Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So this looks really nice. Once you've gone through that energy with the Moon and the Ace of Swords and the Hermit, all that darkness, all that trying to figure things out, the Nine of Swords, the toughest part is done. And it's brightening up. Everything is more colorful, playful, and these are always beautiful messages from Spirit that the rainbow is the reward. It's the beautiful miracle that comes to let you know that everything is going to be okay. Next we have Teardrops. Ooh, great personal sorrow. This could come a little bit as you're doing all of that thinking. That Nine of Swords, the sorrow could be focusing on a loss of some kind, letting things go, but you're going through all of that dark stuff, but wonderful new insights are coming your way, and they're going to bring you to a place where things are opening up. Here you've got this, the hardest part is over, and it looks like this could possibly be helping with whatever this sadness is here. Next we have the Sun, happiness and well-being. Well, this is like the Sun card in the tarot. So it does look like a lot of wonderful things are coming your way. You have the Lover's card and the Ace of Wands, so it looks like an offer with a lot of passion is coming towards you. There's a lot of happiness in store for you. And on the bottom was leg, stepping into a new experience. Oh, I just got chills on my legs just now. It looks like this new experience is going to be like a breath of fresh air. It'll be something very different than what you've had in the past. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Now it's time to get over to, the animal spirit cards. What messages do we have for our aquas from our animal spirit? Messages for aquas. Oops, that one's coming off. One more message, please, for aquas. All right. Oh, somebody else had the frog. All right. The first one we have is Puffin and Partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Love it. That so sounds like an aqua to me. Colorful, very outspoken, you speak your opinion freely, and you like to shock people. And I like to think of that as colorful. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. I think often that freshness, that willing to be very bold and kind of shocking is very refreshing, because a lot of people are wearing a mask and they're not authentic and they're worried, and aquas just don't care what other people think. It's like, here I am, take me like this, or forget it. I'm not going to deal with it. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. And the last one we have is Frog and Prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So, this little purple frog looking right at abundance and good fortune. That sounds really wonderful, especially after those other cards, like the sun and the rainbow. Okay, Aqua, that is your love reading for February. I hope some of these messages landed for you. Have a wonderful month, and be open to the infinite possibilities, and remember to live in the now.